Welcome, Centennial Jags fans. We are here at the Urbandale tournament. The Jags getting ready to face off against Sioux City North. This is the first game of bracket play, I believe. Winner will advance. Loser will be done for the day. I feel like I'm a mile away here, sitting really far back from the court, trying to zoom in as best I can. Hopefully a good view at home. This will be the first matchup between Ankeny Centennial and Sioux City North. In the front court for the Jags, we have Addie, Sophie, and Sydney. In the backcourt, Megan, Maddie, and Ellie. Maddie will check out, Maya will check in. And the Jags are ready, I believe, for serve receive here in set number 1. Nope, they're on serve receive. Sioux City North will be serving here in set number 1. North has the ball. We are ready to get this game underway. Sioux City North with the first serve of the first set. North, hard low serve down the line. Addie with the pass to Megan. Megan sets up Addie on the right side. She goes through the block. Sioux City gets it up. They're going to bump it over. Maya with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes around the block. Sioux City gets the dig on the overpass. Maddie hits it over with Sioux City able to get it up there. Tip it deep to the corner. Ellie goes flying. Can't get there. So Sioux City North will take the first point of the set. Now getting set to serve again. North hard low serve. That goes just a little bit too low in the net. So the Jags will get their first point of the set. Addie will check out. Kaylin will check in and serve for the Jags. Kaylin deep serve down the middle. Sioux City in a little trouble. Gets it up to their middle. Or right, hits it off the block and backwards. Megan gets it up to Maya. Maya to Ellie. Ellie tries to go across court, but that is a little bit low. Oh, it got blocked at the net. So Sioux City North gets the ball back up 1, now getting set to serve. Sioux City cross-court serve. Kaylin gets it to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie tips it over the block. Sioux City gets it up, but can't get it over in 3. So the Jags will get the point. Sophie will check out. Maddie will check in as Maya back to serve. Maya, hard cross-court serve. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter. Hits a roll shot over. Maya pops it up for Megan. Megan back to Ellie. Ellie goes a little bit low in the net. So Sioux City back up one. Now getting set to serve. Sioux City low serve. That one is a little bit low in the net. So the Jags with the point. Sydney will check out. Nora checks in and will head back to serve. Nora deep serve. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. So after an exchange of service errors, Sioux City getting set to serve. Sioux City deep serve down the middle. Maya pops it up for Megan. Megan to Ellie. Ellie with the roll shot deep. That goes too deep. And Sioux City pushing the lead to 2. Ellie is going to check out as Bailey will check in to the front row. Neither team with a whole lot of energy yet here in this game. Sioux City low serve cross court. Nora able to get it to Megan. Megan to Bailey. Bailey goes cross court. A little bit low in the net. So Sioux City with another serve. Leading by 3. Hard low serve down the line. Kaylin with the pass to Megan. Megan, Maddie. Maddie goes cross court. Sioux City with the dig. They set up their right side hitter who goes cross court. Nora gets it up. Kaylin can't get it. And right now, Sioux City leading by 4. The Jags will have to use their first timeout of the set. So after the timeout, Jags back out on the court. Sioux City just breaking huddle, getting set to serve. Sioux City capturing a little bit of momentum right before the timeout. Building a 4-point lead as Bailey will check out. Ellie will check back in. Sioux City with the serve. Hard low serve. Kaylin gets it up, but it goes sideways out of bounds. And so the ace by Sioux City pushing the lead to 5. Sioux City deep serve cross court. Nora gets it up. Another ace by Sioux City, and the Jags struggling mightily here early in this set. Sioux City deep serve. Kaylin gets it up to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes cross court. That's a kill for Maddie in the middle to stop the run by Sioux City. Jags down 5 as Ellie will head back to serve. Kaylin will check out. Addie will check into the front row. Ellie low serve down the middle. Sioux City able to get it up. They tip it over into Maya, able to pop it up to Megan. Megan to Addie. Addie tips it over the block. Sioux City with the dig. They tip it over. Megan gets it up to Maya. Maya to Addie. Addie goes a little bit low in the net. So Sioux City gets the ball back. Still leading by 6. Sioux City with the serve. Sioux City cross-court serve. Maya with the pass to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes across court for the kill. So the Jags trying to focus in the middle a little bit. to try and get a run. Maya heads out. Maddie will rotate back to serve as Sophie checks into the front row. Maddie, hard low serve. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set up their middle on a slide. Maddie able to get it to Megan. Megan back to Addie. Addie goes deep, and that's going to go too deep, out of bounds. So another hitting error by the Jags. We'll give it back to Sioux City North. North with the serve. North, hard low serve down the middle. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross court for the kill. The middle shot has been working well for the Jags thus far in the game. Really the only points they've been able to get. As Nora checks out, Sydney checks in. Megan back to serve for the Jags. Megan serving down the line, but that is wide out of bounds. So Sioux City North still at that up 6 mark with the serve. Deep serve down the middle, Maya with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross court. Sioux City not able to get it. Feeding the middle has again paid off for the Jags. Addie checks out. Kaylin checks in and will go back to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter. Hits a roll shot into Sophie. Sophie blocks out the net. Sioux City gets it up. Hits a right side again, a roll shot again. Kaylin to Sydney to Ellie, who hits it cross court. Sioux City with the dig. Sets up their outside hitter, who hits it deep. And they're going to call the Jags in the net. So Sioux City with the point. The Jags unable to string together a few points here in this first set. Sioux City with the serve. Hard low serve off the net. Sydney able to get it up to Megan. Megan sets up Kaylin in the back row. Kaylin gets blocked at the net. And the Jags will have to use their second and final timeout as they look a little bit lost right now out on the court. So after the timeout, both teams back out onto the court. Sioux City getting set to serve. Sioux City short serve. Maya able to get it up to Megan. Megan sets up Kaylin in the back row. She goes deep. Sioux City gets the dig. They set up their right side hitter who hits it off the block and over. And another kill for the right side of Sioux City. Pushes the lead to 8. Sioux City with another serve. Another deep serve down the middle. Maya pops it up for Megan. Megan sets up Ellie. Ellie goes cross court for the kill. And the Jags getting a rare kill on the posts, on the pins. Sophie will head out. Maddie heads into the front row. Maya back to serve for the Jags. Maya deep serve down the line. Sioux City in a little bit of trouble. Ace for Maya. That'll pull the Jags back to within 6. Maya with another serve. Maya, deep serve down the line. Sioux City gets this one up. They set up their middle. They tip it over. Sydney able to pop it to Megan. Megan to Ellie. Ellie tips it over the block. Sioux City gets a pancake, but can't get that second ball as it didn't go very high off the hand. So the Jags back to within 5 here as Maya keeps serving. Another deep serve down the line. That one is long out of bounds. So the Jags able to get a few points together, but not much else. As Sioux City getting set to serve, leading by 6. Cross-court serve deep. Kaylin with the pass to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes off the net and over. Another kill for Maddie in the middle. Sydney will check out. Nora checks in and will serve for the Jags. Nora, deep serve down the line. Sioux City gets it up. They hit it over, gets blocked at the net. Sioux City gets it back to the middle. Blocked, but goes over. Nora gets it up to Megan. Megan back to Kaylin. Kaylin goes around the block. Sioux City with the dig. They set up their outside, who hits it into the block, gets blocked at the net. Sioux City tips it over. Maddie with the pass to Megan. Megan tips it over. Sioux City there. They're going to set up their middle, tips it cross court, but that is not going to matter as the Jags, I think, got a double hit on that. I'm not sure. I thought the Jags might have been in the net. Sioux City with the serve. Hard low serve down the line. Kaylin pops it up. Megan pops it up. Nora pushes it over. Sioux City setting up their back row hitter. Tips it over. Maya able to get it up to Megan. Megan back to Kaylin. Kaylin tips it. Gets blocked at the net. Well, they're going to say it didn't clear the net. It was too low in the net. So Sioux City 3 points away from taking this first set. Sioux City cross-court serve. Nora pops it up for Megan. Megan out to Ellie. Ellie goes into the block, gets blocked, goes off her head. Kaylin gets it to Maya. Maya has to bump it over. Sioux City setting up their offense to the right side. Goes into the block of Maddie and over. Maya gets the dig to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes over the block. Sioux City gets the dig. They're going to set up their outside hitter who goes into the block, gets blocked, and then goes over. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes off the net and over again for the kill. So Kaylin will check out. Addie checks in as Ellie will head back to serve. Deep serve down the line. Sioux City able to get it to their right side. They tip it over. Maya gets it up. Maddie gets it up. It goes over. Megan gets it up, and they're going to call a double hit against the Jags. So Sioux City 2 points away now from taking the set. Sioux City with the serve. Short serve down the line. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan out to Addie. Addie goes low into the net. And another hitting error by the Jags. Gives it back to Sioux City. So Addie checks out. Kaylin checks in the front row. Sioux City serving set point number 1. Deep serve cross court. Nora pops it up. Kaylin gets it back on the court. Ellie bumps it over. Sioux City setting up their offense to the outside. Going to hit it off the block. Kaylin hits it on the overpass and will get the kill. So the Jags will get the point. Still life here in the first as Maya heads out. Maddie rotates back to serve. And they just decided the set was over. They awarded the point to Sioux City. No idea why they switched that. I didn't see what was called. So we will end there on the first set. Sioux City takes the first set 21-12. We will have a set break and await set number 2. So as we head to the second set, in the front court for the Jags, we have Addie, Sophie, and Sydney. In the backcourt, Megan, Maddie, and Ellie. Jags will be starting with serve here in set number 2. Maddie will head out, Maya heads in, and the Jags ready for serve. Megan just awaiting the ball. So Megan has the ball. We are ready to get the second set underway. Megan with the first serve of the second set. Deep serve down the middle. North able to get it up to their outside. They hit it over the block. Megan able to get it up to Maya. Maya sets up Addie. Addie goes over the block. Sioux City gets it up, and they're going to call Sioux City in the net. So the Jags will start with the first point here in set number 2. Megan back to serve again. Megan, hard low serve down the line. Sioux City pops it up high. They set up their outside into the block of Sydney and out of bounds. So we are knotted at 1. Sioux City will get set to serve. Sioux City, deep serve down the line. I think Ellie got that to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie hits it over the block. Sioux City gets the dig. They set up their outside. They tip it over. Megan gets it up. Maya gets it up and over. And they're going to call Maya over the line, I believe. So Sioux City takes a 1-point lead here in the second set with the serve. Cross-court serve. Addie pops it up to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie hits it over the block. Sioux City gets it up. They're going to tip it over. Addie gets it up. Megan gets it up. Sydney hits a roll shot over. Sioux City setting up their offense to the outside. They go cross-court. Maya gets it up. Sophie gets it up. And then Sydney hits it over. Sioux City sets up to the middle. Goes through the block. Ellie unable to get the dig. And so the Jags down 2 now as Sioux City gets set to serve again. Sioux City serving down the opposite line. Addie able to get it to Megan. Megan, Addie. Addie goes cross court. And they're going to call Sioux City in the net, so the Jags will get the point. Addie will check out. Kaylin will check in and serve for the Jags. Low serve down the line, or down the middle. Sioux City able to get it to their middle. Kaylin gets it up to Megan. Megan to Ellie. Ellie hits a roll shot over. Sioux City gets it up and over. Sophie tips it back over. Sioux City sets up their middle, tips it cross court. Maya gets it up to Megan. Megan to Kaylin. Kaylin goes cross court. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to set their outside hitter this time, who tips it cross court. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross court. Sioux City not able to get it back up and over. So that'll be a kill for Sophie in the middle. So Kaylin will head back to serve again. Kaylin deep serve down the middle. Ace for Kaylin! So the Jags with a rare couple of back-to-back points here in this game. Kaylin back to serve. Hard low serve down the line. That is too low in the net. So Sioux City with the point. Sioux City getting set to serve. Sioux City cross court serve. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan back to Ellie. Ellie goes around the block. Sioux City with the dig. They set up their outside hitter who tips it cross court deep. Maya able to get it up to Megan. Megan to Ellie. Ellie bumping it over. Sioux City gets it up to their right side, hits it over the block. Kaylin with the pass to Megan to Sophie. Sophie hits it around the block. Sioux City gets it up to their middle. They tip it cross court. Maya gets it up. Ellie goes off the face of the ref. Oh, hopefully he's okay. Took that square in the nose. Ellie trying to pop it up. And it went straight up as she was going underneath the ref. And the up ref took a hard shot to the nose on that ball. So we'll take an injury timeout as the up ref trying to stop the bleeding. Hopefully he's okay. Never good to get a shot to the face with a volleyball, especially when you have a whistle in your mouth. So Sioux City leading by one after the injury timeout, now getting set to serve. Sioux City cross-court serve off the net. Ellie able to get it up to Megan. Megan to Sydney. Sydney goes cross-court. Sioux City gets it up and over, and Ellie able to tip it down for the kill. So we are knotted at fives here in the second as Sophie checks out. Maddie heads into the front row. Maya back to serve. Maya deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to get it up. They hit it over on the second ball, and it goes wide out of bounds. So the Jags with the point, reclaiming a 1-point lead as Maya back to serve again. Maya hard low serve down the line. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set up their outside or right side. They hit it deep, and that's going to be a jump ball. So we will reserve that point. A ball came in from the other court as Sioux City was hitting the ball out of bounds. Maya, another deep serve down the line. Ace for Maya! The ball was a float serve, and it looked like it was going to sail out of bounds and then dropped just before the back baseline for the ace. So the Jags leading by 2 now. Maya with another serve. By another deep serve, and no, that was just a little bit long out of bounds. I thought it was just before the back baseline again, but just a little bit long. So Sioux City with the point, back within one, now with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Kaylin pops it up to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes cross court. Sioux City able to get the dig. They set up their back row hitter who hits it around the block. Kaylin with the dig to Megan. Megan to Ellie. Ellie goes off the block and backwards. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set up their outside hitter who goes deep, and that's going to be too deep out of bounds. So the Jags, who have had a lot of missed hits in set number one, not quite as many here in the second set, find themselves leading by 2. As Sydney checks out, Nora checks in and is back to serve. Nora deep serve to the middle. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter who goes roll shot over. Nora with the pass to Megan. Megan out to Ellie. Ellie goes through the block and down. Kill for Ellie on the outside. And it looks like the floor might be a little bit slippery. They're wiping up a little bit of sweat there on the floor. So after the brief break, Nora getting set to serve. Deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to set up their back row hitter. Hits a roll shot over. Kaylin pops it up. Nora sets up Ellie. Ellie with the roll shot just over. Sioux City pops it up and over. No, they don't get it over in 3, so the Jags will get the point. Leading by 4 now. And before the Jags get another serve, Sioux City will use their first timeout of the set. The big turnaround between the first and second set. Sioux City has some good hitters and a very crafty setter, but the Jags had a lot of errors in that first set. They were having a difficult time clearing the net at the pin level. They had some success running offense through the middle, and then a little bit of success setting it to the back row, but not much else. So after the timeout, both teams on the court. Nora with the serve. Hard low serve, and that is too low in the net. So Sioux City within 3, now getting set to serve. Sioux City low serve off. No, then it hit the net and then bounced back to the Sioux City side. It looked like it was going to jump over. So Kaylin will check out. Addie checks into the front row. Ellie back to serve. Ellie cross court serve. Sioux City able to get it up. They can set up their outside hitter. It's it down the line. And that is a good swing by the outside of Sioux City, sneaking it around the block of the Jags. So Sioux City within 3 with the serve. Hard cross-court serve. Ellie able to get it up to Megan. Megan sets up Addie. Addie hits a cross-court shot. Sioux City gets the dig. They set up their right side hitter. Hits a roll shot over. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan sets to Maddie. Maddie goes cross-court. Sioux City gets it up. Addie tips it over. Sioux City sets up their outside. They try to tip it back over. Megan with the block. Sioux City sets up their right side. They try to go roll shot. Ellie gets it up. Addie gets it up. And then Maya bumps it short. Sioux City setting up their offense to the outside. They hit it deep. And that's going to be too deep out of bounds. So the Jags with the point. Maya will head out. Sophie will check into the front row as Maddie heads back to serve. Maddie, hard low serve down the middle. Sioux City gets it up to their outside. They go through the block. Ellie with the dig to Megan. Megan pops it up, and it goes over the net and out of bounds. So Maddie will check out Maya back into the back row as Sioux City gets set to serve. Sioux City, low cross court serve. Nora with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie through the block and down. A great kill by Sophie to get the ball back to the Jags side as Nora checks out. Sydney checks in. Megan back to serve. Megan deep serve. Sioux City pops it up. They're going to set up their outside. Hits it through the block. Maya gets the dig, and then Megan tried to get that second ball. Couldn't come up with it. So Sioux City gets the ball back down 3. Now getting set to serve. Short serve just down the middle. Maya able to get it to Megan. Megan back to Addie. Addie goes deep, and that is a little bit too deep out of bounds. So Sioux City back to within 2 here with another serve. Cross court serve deep. Addie tries to get the pass, but it goes backwards out of bounds. So Addie will check out. Kaylin will check in. Sioux City getting set to serve after the ace, down 1. Deep serve down the middle. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to, Kaylin. Kaylin hits it backwards. Maya gets it back on the court, and Ellie goes diving to try and get that ball. Can't get it over the net, so the Jags will use their first time out of the set. So after the timeout, Jags back out onto the court. Sioux City breaking huddle, getting into position, getting set to serve. We are knotted at 13s in a must-win set for the Jags. Sioux City currently on a 3-point run. Cross-court serve. Kaylin pops it up, and they're going to say reserve the... I'm not sure if one of the refs weren't ready on that one, but they blew the play dead. Sioux City, deep serve down the middle. Ellie not able to get the ball, so another ace by Sioux City gives them a 1-point lead. Sioux City with the serve. Hard serve down the line. Kaylin able to pop it up to Megan. Megan back to Kaylin. Kaylin with the roll shot over. Sioux City pumps it back over. Sophie to Megan to Sophie, who gets it over the block. Sioux City to the outside, goes through the block, and Ellie not able to get the dig. So the Jags look frozen right now in place as Kaylin checks out, Addie checks in. Sioux City leading by 2. Sioux City short serve over the middle. Ellie able to get it up to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie with the cross-court shot for the kill. So the Jags down 1 here in the second set, getting set to serve as Addie checks out. Kaylin checks in, and we'll head back to serve. Kaylin deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to pop it up to their outside. They go off the block and backwards. Kaylin with the pass to Megan. Megan out to Ellie. Ellie with the roll shot over. Sioux City with the cover. They set up their right side hitter who hits it off the block and backwards. Kaylin with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross court. Sioux City with the dig. They're going to have to bump it over short. Maya gets it up to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes into the block and down. That's a kill for Sophie in the middle, and we are knotted at 15s here in the second. Kaylin with another serve. Kaylin low serve. That is too low in the net. So Sioux City back up one, getting set to serve. Sioux City cross court serve. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie through the block and down. Kill for Sophie in the middle. So Sophie will check out. Maddie will check into the front row as Maya back to serve for the Jags. Deep serve down the line. Sioux City able to pop it up. They set up their middle. They tip it over the block. Maddie gets it up. Megan gets it up. Kaylin hits it. Roll shot deep. That is too deep, out of bounds. And Sioux City back up one as we head late into this second set. Sioux City serving down the line. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie hits it through the block. Sioux City able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter who hits it deep. That's going to be too deep, out of bounds. And we're knotted at 17s. So Sydney will check out. Nora checks in, and we'll head back to serve. Jags looking for a run here to create some daylight. Deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set up their right side hitter. Hits it into the block, but goes out of bounds. So Sioux City immediately with the stop, back up one, now getting set to serve. Sioux City deep serve down the line. Nora with the pass to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes around the block and down. Kill for Maddie. So Kaylin will check out. Addie checks into the front row. Ellie back to serve for the Jags. Deep serve down the line, and that is just a little bit long, out of bounds. So Sioux City 2 points away from taking the second set and the game with the serve. Hard cross-court serve. Ellie able to pop it up to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes into the block and down. Another kill for Maddie in the middle. So we are knotted at 19s here in the second. Maya checks out. Sophie will check into the front row as Maddie will rotate back to serve. Maddie deep serve. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to set up there outside. It's an into the block of Sophie, and Sophie with the block at the net. So the Jags with their first chance, set point number one to try and push this to a third. Maddie back to serve again. Maddie deep serve. Sioux City pops it up in a little bit of trouble. They get it back up, and no, it goes off the court, out of bounds. So the Jags will get the point, taking second set 21-19. We are headed to set number 3. So we'll wait and see who serves here in the third set after this short break. So after the set break in the front court for the Jags, we have Addie, Sophie, and Sydney. In the backcourt, Megan, Maddie, and Ellie. I'll wait to see who gets to serve first. I guess Strong in set number 1. So Maddie will check out. Maya heads into the back row. The Jags will be starting with serve here in the third set. We only go to 15. Here in a third set, best of 3. Got to win by 2. Looks like Sioux City lineup is validated. They are ready for serve receive. Megan has the ball. We are ready to get this third set underway. Megan with the down ref still talking at the scorer's table. Megan with the first serve of the third set. Hard serve down the line. Sioux City able to get it up. They're going to set their right side hitter who tips it over. And the Jags unable to get that tip over. So a sneaky shot by the right side of Sioux City gets them the first point in the set. Sioux City with the serve. Hard low serve down the middle. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan hits it up, gets blocked. Sydney. Oh, they're going to call it didn't get blocked. It hit the net. I thought it got blocked and the Jags would have had 3 hits, but the ref says no. So Sioux City with the point with another serve. So I think Jess was talking to the ref about that hit. The ref says no, he was right. So we play on. Sioux City with the serve. It goes backwards out of bounds. Ellie trying to angle it in. And Sioux City jumps out to a 3-0 lead after the ace with another serve. The Jags not showing a whole lot of emotion right now. Cross-court serve low. That goes too low in the net. So the Jags will get their first point in the set as Addie checks out. Kaylin checks in and will head back to serve. Kaylin low serve down the middle. Ooh, Sioux City able to get it up. And then a little confusion on who was going to get that next ball. They let it drop. So the Jags with the point back to within 1. Kaylin back to serve again. Kaylin cross-court serve. Sioux City able to get this one up. They set up their middle. Hits it cross-court, but that goes wide out of bounds. So we are knotted at 3s here in the third. Kaylin with another serve. Kaylin deep serve down the middle. Sioux City able to get it up. They set up their outside hitter. Hits a roll shot deep. That's too far out of bounds. And the Jags go up 1. Oh, correction. They gave the point to Sioux City. I assume they called it off the block. I'm not sure, or maybe the Jags were in the net. I'm not sure what happened. Sioux City deep serve to the middle. Meyer with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross court. Little bit long out of bounds. So Sioux City North back up 2 with another serve. Cross-court serve short. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan back sets to Sydney. Sydney off the block and down for the kill. A kill for Sydney on the right side. We'll get the ball back to the Jags as Sophie checks out. Maddie checks into the front row. Maya back to serve. Maya deep serve down the line. Sioux City able to pop it up. They're going to push it over. Ellie able to get it up to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie tips it over the block. Sioux City able to get it up to the outside. They tip it over. Megan able to pop it up for Maya. Maya sets up Kaylin in the back row. She hits it off the block and backwards. Sioux City with the dig. They set up there outside. Who hits it off the block and backwards? Kaylin with the dig to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie goes into the block. Gets blocked. Hits it up to Megan. Gets it to the outside to Ellie. Ellie goes deep, and that's too deep out of bounds. So the Jags back down 2 as Sioux City gets set to serve. Sioux City deep serve down the middle. Kaylin with the pass, and the Jags frozen in place, not moving on that second ball. The Jags will have to take a timeout. But before they do, they're talking with the up ref. This game has been a little bit bizarre. Still waiting for the official call on the timeout. And now the official timeout. So Sioux City breaks huddle first, back into position, getting set to serve. The Jags following suit. Sioux City leading by 3 in set number 3 with the serve. Hard low serve off the net and over. So the ace by Sioux City pushing the lead to 4. And the Jags struggling again in this game. Sioux City with the serve. Deeper serve this time. Kaylin able to pop it up to Megan. Megan out to Ellie. Ellie tips it off the block and down for the kill. That'll stop the Sioux City North run. Jags down 3 as Sydney checks out. Nora checks in and we'll head back to serve. The Jags needing a run and getting some energy here. They haven't had much energy in this game. Cross-court serve, Sioux City not able to get it. That's an ace for Nora. So the Jags back to within 2 here as Nora back to serve again. Nora another deep cross-court serve. Sioux City able to get this one. They set up their right side. They hit it off the block and backwards. Maya able to get the pass to Megan. Megan back to Ellie. Ellie goes cross-court. Sioux City with the dig. They set up their outside. Hits a roll shot a little bit too low in the net. And the Jags back to within 1 as Nora heads back to serve. Nora cross-court serve. Sioux City hits it up and over. Nora gets it to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie hits it over. Sioux City gets the dig. They set up their outside. Gets blocked at the net. They hit it over the net and out of bounds. We are knotted at 8 here in the third. Nora deep cross-court serve. That goes too deep out of bounds. And Sioux City goes back up 1 as we cross the halfway point in this set. Sioux City getting set to serve. Sioux City serving down the line. Nora pops it up to Megan. Megan to Maddie. Maddie tips it over. Sioux City able to get it up. They set up their outside. Who hits a deep shot? That goes too deep, out of bounds. We are knotted at 9s as the Jags get set to serve. So Kaylin will check out. Addie checks in as Ellie will head back to the service line. Ellie deep serve. Sioux City pops it up and over. Megan hits it over immediately, but hits it wide out of bounds. So the Jags go back down 1. Sioux City getting set to serve. It was a good idea by Megan. Just couldn't get enough topspin on it. Sioux City hard low cross court serve. Nora gets it up. Megan gets it up. Addie hits a cross court shot. Sioux City able to get the dig. They set up their outside hitter. Hits a roll shot deep. Nora pops it up. Megan gets it back onto the court. Maddie tips it over. Sioux City goes flying, gets it over. And then Megan on the overpass, putting it down. So Maya will head out as Maddie rotates back to serve. Sophie checks into the front row. Knotted at 10s. Can the Jags go on a little bit of a run here as we're getting late in this set? Maddie low serve down the line. Sioux City able to get it up. They tip it over. Sophie tips it back. Sioux City gets it up. They set up their outside. They go into the block of Sophie. Sioux City gets the dig. Back to the outside. They go roll shot over. Maddie with the dig to Megan. Megan out to Addie. Addie goes down the line, and that is a little bit long out of bounds. So Sioux City goes back up 1. Maddie checks out. Maya will check into the back row as Sioux City gets set to serve. I think a substitution happened a little too fast for the down ref there for Sioux City, so he just asked them to redo that substitution real quick here. Looks like they have things squared away back on the scorer's table, so Sioux City with the serve. Cross-court serve low. Nora gets it up. Maya setting up Addie on the outside. She tips it off the block and backwards. Sioux City gets the dig. They set up their right side hitter. Hits a roll shot over. Maya gets it up. Megan gets it up. Addie hits it cross-court. Sioux City with the dig. They set up their outside hitter who goes cross-court. Maya gets it off. Addie sets up Nora. Nora pushes it over. Sioux City gets it off. They set up their outside. They hit a roll shot over. Nora gets it up to Maya. Maya sets up Ellie who pushes it deep. Sioux City gets it up. They're going to push it over into Nora there to Megan. Megan to Addie. Addie hits it through the block. Sioux City gets the dig and bumps it over. Ellie with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie cross court for the kill. A lot of great digs on both sides. The Jags just coming out on top. Nora checks out. Sydney checks in the front row. Megan back to serve. Megan deep serve down the middle. Sioux City in trouble. Gets it up. And they push it over. Sydney gets it up. Ellie gets it up. Addie. Oh, it got tipped back over. Sioux City setting up their offense to the outside. They go through the block. Ellie with the dig to Megan. Megan to Addie. Addie goes off the fingertips and then sideways out of bounds. And the Jags go up 1. So Megan with another serve. Megan hard low serve. Sioux City gets it up. They're going to hit a roll shot over. Maya kind of stopped for a second thinking someone was going to get that ball, realized no one was going for it, and then started again and got there just a little late. So we are knotted at 12. Sioux City with the serve. Hard serve down the line. Addie with the pass. It goes over. Sydney gets it up. Megan gets it up. Or Addie gets it up. Megan gets it up. Sydney hits it over. Sioux City gets blocked from the outside. Can't get it. Beautiful block by Sydney on the right side or outside. So Addie is going to check out. Kaylin is going to check in and head back to serve for the Jags. Kaylin deep serve. Sioux City pops it up. They set up their middle. They tip it off the block. Kaylin able to get it up to Megan. And they're going to call a jump ball as the ball came from another court. So Kaylin will reserve that ball. Short serves. Sioux City able to get it up to the outside. They go cross court. Maya with the dig to Megan. Megan tips it over. Sioux City with the cover. They set up their outside again. They tip it over. Megan able to get the dig. They tip it deep. Kaylin with the pass to Megan. Megan tips it up. And then Ellie bumps it over. No, Sydney bumps it over. That ball by Ellie was tight to the net. She tried to bump it over, but didn't make it over the net. Sydney hit it over again for 4 hits. So the Jags, I'm not sure what the question is here. Megan talking with the up ref. So the Jags and Sioux City North knotted at 13s late in the third set. Sioux City with the serve. Deep cross-court serve. Maya with the pass to Megan. Megan to Sophie. Sophie goes cross-court. And that is a kill for Sophie in the middle. The Jags serving set game point number 1 as Maddie will head in. Sophie heads out. Maya back to serve. Maya deep serve down the line. Sioux City able to get it up. They set up their middle. They hit a deep shot. That's too deep out of bounds. And the Jags will take the game in 2 sets to 1, winning the third set 15-13. So I believe we'll have a game off before we play again. Reach out to loved ones to see exactly when we play.